Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles, compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles, go take care of your business. Success Chronicles, it's deeper than just winning. Success.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Man, I'm here with my guys, the McHugh Twins. Man, always a treat when the good guys get to meet. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Man, always a good time. Man, love with these guys, love these dudes, and they're doing amazing things for the profession and doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Man, and so, man, just grateful for how you guys do what you do, and man, it's my honor to have y'all on and highlight you and just to share your journey, man. So if each of y'all, one of y'all at a time, just tell which school you're at and where you're coaching currently.
Okay, so my name is David McHugh. I'm the co-offensive coordinator over at Ingleside, down in the Coastal Bend.
Matthew McHugh. I'm at Crowley High School up in the Fort Worth area, and honestly, I feel like this is one of my favorite parts of coaching school.
Oh yeah,
getting to see you. I mean, we talk about it all the time, and love the things that you're doing for coaches and kids, and this is always a joy to be on the show.
Thank you, man. And that's really the beauty of the profession, though. Really, just the camaraderie, just the ability to hang out and meet great people, and then learn from those great people and build those relationships. Man, y'all do a passing camp, a Twins camp, man. Talk to us about what that is, and then talk to us about, off air we talked about the progression and the numbers this year, how it's continuing to grow. And I'm just gonna say, man, I saw on social media how there was a young lady that wants to get into coaching. She was able to come and help out the kids in the community where you guys are from, get an opportunity, not to just say, hey, I want to do this, but there's guys that come back to my hometown and show me how to do it. So, man, y'all talk to us a little bit about that.
So just to reintroduce the camp, the name of the camp is the Twins Passing Academy, and Twins stands for Together We Improve Necessary Skills. So we wanted to do a play on words, obviously, with Twins. We wanted to do something that also geared towards football, geared towards skills. So that's something that we came up with, and this is a vision that we've had for a long time. Kind of talk about progression.
Progression-wise, we started this camp 4 years ago. It was something that we had talked about doing. We kind of have folks in our ear, telling us it's hard to run a camp down in Corpus. It's something that's not really successful because the kids in Corpus, they don't have that same thing that they have in the DFW area and the Houston area, that every year camp that they can go to and work on skills and get recruited and have these different opportunities.
They do now.
They do now. Yeah, we started the first year with 7th through 12th grade. We have 46 kids total. This past year, we were able to split the camp into two. Had a 6th grade through 8th grade and a 9th grade through 12th grade, and ended up having 171 kids out there this year.
That's awesome, man.
And it was, just the ability to give this opportunity to these kids to not only see what it looks like, but able to do it and have the best coaches around the state. We had 18 coaches from around the state of Texas come down this year, from all the way East Texas, Mount Pleasant, down from the Valley, all the way Dallas, Fort Worth. We had kids from Coleman, Texas, which is up by Abilene, down to Zapata, all over the state of Texas.
Yeah, and I think that not only is it a big deal for the kids to have that exposure, but it's a cool thing for coaches that are not in the South Texas area to come in and impact those kids and see that we play ball in South Texas. I don't know why they don't believe it, but we play ball in South Texas. So, and you talked about it a little bit a second ago. One of my mentors, Joe Cluley, he was pumped up that we invited him. We've invited him for 3 years. Finally, was going to be able to make it. He hit me up. He said, "Hey, my daughter Kate wants to be a football coach, and would y'all care if she came out and coach?" I'm like, "Man, coach, I'd be mad if you didn't bring her." So it was a great bonding opportunity for them. It was just him and her that came down. They got to experience, the coast. she came and coached her butt off. And man, if we gave out a coach MVP, she would have got it. So she was all over the field. It wasn't a job. It was too short for her. So it's such a great experience for us to be able to help impact those kids and coaches and bring everybody together that would, if it wasn't for the camp, would never have met, never have been able to experience those things together. So it's a great time.
That's awesome, man. Just hearing you talk about that, I did a camp in my hometown. I'm from Hearn, Texas, small town, close to Bryan College Station, and going into coaching, I was at a 6A school, 5A back then. And I learned the skills to run a camp. And I was doing it there. So I was like, man, like you said, growing up, we didn't have that there when I was growing up. Well, if we can't afford to go to the camp, let's take the camp to them.
That's exactly right. And that's one thing that we have been big on is, giving kids that opportunity to come. And going on 4 years, people always ask us are you guys going to start up in the price? Are you guys going to start doing? But we're not doing this for us. We're doing this for the kids and giving them an opportunity, to play and compete where they're from and not have to go to Houston, not have to go to Dallas to try to get in one of these camps. We brought colleges down for the second year in a row. We had kids get offers at our camp, and it's just something that hadn't been able to happen in South Texas, and we're trying to continue to help and grow and develop.
And then we posted the things on social media. We posted those offers. Now we're having coaches hit us up. Hey, coach, let us know when it is next year. We want to send some of our staff down there so we can evaluate those kids because they're not getting the same opportunity.
Yeah, and not only that, Coach, I think that the relationship that we have built with some of these college coaches as well, they ask us, they say, Coach, send me a list of kids that you think could play at our level, and that we're at your camp, and I'll take a look at them. And to me, even though they're not there, it's still that opportunity of being seen and having real coaches, evaluate you and send your film and your stuff over to those coaches as well.
We had multiple coaches that weren't at the camp say, hey, who did well at the camp?
Send me that.
So-and-so did well at the camp. Boom, boom, boom. They got an offer. You know what I mean? So, like he just said, relationships, it's huge. I mean, that's this business is what it is. And so, man, it's been such a joy, Chip. I mean, we can go on and on about it.
Yeah, man. It's exciting. It gives me chills to hear y'all talk about that too, because I know, man, I know how your family is so proud of what you're doing. I know how the community is so proud of what you're doing. The relationships that you guys have built. You can't do all of that stuff that you're doing if you hadn't built quality relationships. Right.
That's big time.
And it's funny. So my wife has seen me coach, obviously, on Friday nights, but we talked a little bit about she's never seen me work in that capacity where I up close and personal. So she's like, man, I love watching you do what you do, and because she just sees how intentional we are and how great we want that to be. So she don't get to see that. She just gets to see me on Friday nights,
from the stands, the headphones.
They don't get to see that. And our wives, my wife Bree and his wife Ashley, they're the behind. We got to give them a shout out because they're the behind the scenes.
For sure.
We call them the admin. That's admin right there.
The Twins admin is what we call them because if it wasn't for them, I mean, we would be in trouble.
Yeah, man.
Because we're good at coaching football and orchestrating that kind of stuff, but the behind the scenes stuff, definitely got to give a shout out to them because if it wasn't for them.
You gotta have that family support.
And it's fun for me, going back to talking about Kate, right, and how she killed it at the camp. Well, my wife she's a head basketball coach, and I have two daughters. One's 7, and one is 2 months, about to be 3 months. And so me really being a part of the women in sports movement, it's another side I got to see, especially with Kate. I'm like, oh, I love that. And the ability, my daughter, she runs at the state track meet next week, right? And so getting to be around that, and again having my wife out there to be able to help and kind of help move that relationship, move that stick with the relationship with these kids and what we're doing with our camp, it's been amazing. It's something I could have never thought I'd want and I'd ask for, but now that I have it, I'm like, I don't know what I would do without it.
Now let me ask y'all this: just hearing y'all and seeing the heart, and the excitement and the enthusiasm. When you got into this, would you ever have thought that it would be this?
Man, I don't think so.
I remember talking about when we had our first camp. people are like, "Oh, well, how big do you think it's gonna be?" And we're like, "Man, listen, if 10 people show up, if 10 people show up, they gonna get everything that me and him got, and the coaches that we hired. You know what I'm saying? If it's 200 people, they all gonna get everything that we got. So, you know, I never thought it was going to get this big. I'm glad that it is, because that just means we're impacting more kids, impacting more coaches, getting more opportunities for everybody. Because opportunity is everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And just the opportunity, like he was saying earlier, to coach kids that you're not necessarily would have ever coached. You know, be around kids in our area that we never thought that we would truly be around, and see them succeed and see them, you know, I get tagged in every kid in South Texas highlights when they post it on Twitter. And I'm posting them and I'm retweeting them and I'm posting them and I'm, you know, showing love back, because again, every year it's continuing to grow, and every year they're giving back to the product that we're trying to put out. You know, and it's been a positive product. Again, not only the growth of players, but the growth of coaches. The first year we had 5 coaches, and you know, going on this year to 18, that's not even really counting us, you know, 20 total coaches. Whereas we, like you said, is like we're cool with 10 kids show up and let's get to work. You know what I'm saying? And so to see the impact we're not only having on these players, but on coaches that want to come and be a part of it, man. We have so much love from coaches that just reach out, man. Coach, I want to volunteer next year. Coach, I want to be there. What can I do to help? You know, can I? And for me, it shows that it's more than just the game, it's the relationship part, and what we're trying to do is being seen and reciprocated in a positive way. So.
And you know, it's funny, our coaches are so, they want to help so bad that at the end of the day, when everything's done and we try to give them a little bit of money, we have to chase them out the front door and put money in their back pockets, because they don't want it, because it's not about the money, it's about the impact. And it's a huge shout out to our coaches, because if it wasn't for them, again, you know, none of the operations would work, because you know,
and the admin.
Oh, definitely shout out to the admin.
Oh man.
Well, man, as we close, man, y'all share your social medias, each of your social media, and then where people can go check out the Twins Passing Academy.
So mine is on Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, is Team McHugh. I'm sorry, Coach_McHugh. Instagram is Team McHugh. Passing Twins on Twitter.
And then on Facebook, you can go type in the Twins Passing Academy, and that'll pop up, and we'll add you guys to the group. You can follow both of us on Facebook, Matthew McHugh and David McHugh. My Twitter, Twitter is Coach Q33. And then again, the Twins Passing Academy is Passing Twins.
Well, coaches, man, thank y'all so much for what you do again.
Always.
Thank y'all for always coming through, and thank you guys for checking out this session. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir. Go get it.
Go get it, baby.
Yes, sir.
Go get it.